And we should be live. Hello, everyone.
Hooray!
Sorry we're a couple minutes late today. We had some technical difficulties, but we are good now. I'm very excited to be wrapping up this game. I think this should probably be our final stream.
Yes, it should be.
Noise.
We should be wrapping. This should be probably, hopefully, our shortest stream.
Yeah.
As long we might talk a little bit after we complete the game.
Yeah, yeah. Get our thoughts out there. Our pre-podcast recording thoughts. And of course, real quick, I just want to make sure I announce this in the Discord so people can join.
Ooh.
Alright, copy that link. And now. All right. Do we have anything we want to get into before we I don't know, like just hop into it, or do we think
We
we're
can just
good?
hop into it. We can just talk over it because I watched a really great video. I'll kind of shout them out because I actually really like the video by Versy's Fun Zone. That's a great video about talking about why Silent Hill is not Silent Hill. It brings up great points. I personally disagree with her points, but like I do feel like she brings up some really great points about Silent Hill's identity and talking about how like how Silent Hill is designed in terms of its core identity, at least in the first 4 games. But like, and talking about like how Silent Hill doesn't really fit into that core identity. But like again, Silent Hill F kind of really wants to change the identity of the series because I feel like even the producer feels like Silent Hill is limited by its just current setting, and I think it really is. Like I feel like if you wanted to do new Silent Hill, trying to fit it into the weirdly shaped peg that is the first 4 games in the series, it makes it pretty hard. But again, why can't the developers like just do a new series that is loosely based on Silent Hill instead of trying to cash grab on Silent Hill's brand title? But it's even more complicated. I really want to get more thought on that and try to. It's something I have to probably write and explain in writing than like try to do it off the top of my head. You know, I am a podcaster who does that. But it's like a complicated issue I really want to think long and hard about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much place to comment on that subject, given I'm wholly unfamiliar with the Silent Hill series otherwise. But it is interesting to hear about, for sure. I guess for those who are unaware where we are doing our new game plus playthrough, looking to get through the true ending. Whoops. God, I hate these guys. But yeah, looking to get the true ending, and we are on our way to Shu's house. And we should be wrapping up pretty soon. We got through this relatively fast last time.
Yeah, because like last time we wrapped up the 3rd Dark World section where we buried killed our friends.
Yeah. And we got the Sacred Sword a bit early this time around too, which is nice. Hopefully I'm able to get all the memories.
Because I would talk about someone whether or not Ryukishi was a good choice to pick for a Silent Hill game. And I think he nails the themes of Silent Hill perfectly fine. It's just like there are some elements that I think just doesn't really work in video game form for a lot of casual players, like the aspect that you need to replay the game multiple times. And which is, I guess, normal for Silent Hill. Like, Silent Hill is made to be replayable, but like the fact that you have to actually play it, like you can't just go watch the endings on YouTube. It's actually, I would not recommend doing that because of the new notes that you get in the game, it's really unrecommended to do that.
Yeah, because the new notes bring a lot of context. Like, if you just go and watch, like, an ending compilation, you're going to have no idea about, like, anything about, like, the Tsuneki family or, like, the strange phenomena, the, like, water dragon and, like, worship stuff and, like, the way that changes around the town. Like, a lot of like really essential aspects for the story you are going to miss out on, and the endings will like feel like nothing to you because of that.
Because I think that's also something when that video I watched, like it clear that like they didn't fully read through all the notes in the game. And I would probably gotta assume the way they talked about it, like didn't read the new notes in the new game plus playthroughs. They just watched the new cutscenes, which is probably not the idea.
Yeah, the notes are where the majority of the information is, which like probably isn't like, you know, like the best thing for people, like especially casual players. Like a lot of video game players are not gonna read notes leaving around, and while you can get like the basic story out of Silent Hill F by just like playing the game straight through and not reading notes, you are missing a significant amount. And if you want to talk about the game's story at all and like sound like you know what you're talking about, you must read the notes. Like,
yeah,
otherwise you just kind of look like Boo Boo the Fool.
I think it's fine to criticize the story for requiring you to read through everything and to comb through the game. It's fine to criticize, but like I don't think you can criticize stuff of the aspects of the game's story without doing that. Like if you're gonna criticize like a main theme and you're like, well, this doesn't make sense to me. Well, if you did, and there's clearly a note that makes it make sense, and you just didn't read it, your argument is immediately invalidated.
Like, you can have the complaint of, like, I shouldn't have to read, like, 500 documents and, like, go search for new documents in New Game Plus, that, like, I had no indication were there to understand the story. Like, that's a valid criticism, but, like, to criticize the story itself, you need to know what the story is.
It's like criticizing a book with only reading every other page.
Yeah. It's like criticizing a series without like reading the whole series. Like you read like the first and last book, and you're like, yeah, I mean, there's so much in the middle that they didn't explain. I'm like, well, if you read what was in the middle,
yeah,
maybe it would be explained.
Like I think the ties to Silent Hill series is pretty apparent, and like something I really want to get more into, but I need to reread a lot of the notes to kind of get that connection. Like it could be like this whole incident is a result of the plant of White Claudia being introduced into this town, but like but that idea could like really cause more problems into the series, and like how like technically you could have Silent Hill anywhere because Silent Hill could be an infection that spreads across the world. Even though I think that thing is interesting to have the idea, but like it could cause more problems in terms of storytelling.
Yeah, I mean this game is like wholly like I won't say like disconnected, because like clearly there are some connections, but I mean that in the way of like it has like no like direct connection to like the original plots of the Silent Hill games, in terms of like it's not the same cult, it's not the same town, and there's no like recurring characters, and it takes place before everything. So like any like direct connections like that are kind of gone. So I mean, like, in that sense, and again, I'm not familiar enough with the series, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't feel like it can cause too many issues, because if it's like, oh, this plant was imported from America to Japan, then it's like, okay, like that checks out. I did see someone uh talking about, because it says like missionaries brought it, and someone suggested that it could be like early like Silent Hill cult members like going to like spread their stuff around. I don't know
Yeah.
how viable that is, but
I mean, we also know that like the religion of this place has changed multiple times. It could be like maybe the missionaries of the cult have like tried to change has influenced a lot of the aspects of the culture here.
mm-hmm.
But like again, that's like it requires so much more research to actually fully form that argument. I can't really just make that argument at the top of my head. Like I
Yeah.
have to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't just be like, I think this without any actual proof. Because like there
Yeah.
could be like a document in Silent Hill 3 that completely dismisses this.
Yeah. Though, like, even if it is a retcon, like newer information will always override older information.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
if it makes
retcons
sense
are...
in both pieces of media, then that's awesome.
I will say, I think Konami and even the series producer Moiko Oko, god dang it, I gotta remember his name. It's the current series producer for Silent Hill is Moitoi Okamoto, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like he really wants the idea of the identity of the series to completely change. And I think it's fair to create more for Silent Hill, but again, some of that new identity he wants to change does kind of remove a lot of some of the other core characteristics of Silent Hill.
That's really funny.
That's so dumb.
This would be awesome for a no-hit run, though.
Yeah, that would be actually pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I can see the appeal of this, because as long as like you could like spam focus attacks and dodges, and like you could be goated for sure.
Yeah. Oh, we've also gotten everyone worried.
Let's fucking go. So now all I have to do is increase all my stats.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What was I talking about? Oh, the core identity of the series, and just talking about like there are some core identities that the current producer does want removed, and I think some of it is fair to kind of get more appeal and to try new ideas to the series. But again, some of the new ideas just doesn't really work with the Silent Hill in terms of identity. Like they brought up a really good point about the horror being a lot of dark hallways, just seeing the grossest shit you've ever seen. Scenes that just make you fully flummoxed. And I think Silent Hill F doesn't have a lot of those, and I think it actually would have done a lot better if it did. Like, I would love this just come across a scene that made me go, what is this? What am I looking at? And you have to explain in terms of the game themes. I mean, I think that is just kind of missing here. Outside of, like, a couple of the new things in the Shimizu residence and the rice field.
Though the overall like theme that they are going for is like horror in beauty, and like beautiful horror was the energy. So I don't think that would fit with like the overall like vibe they're trying to go for.
Yeah, I think they could have added more stuff in like just seeing a beautifully heroic scene that's like kind of like, have you ever seen Hannibal? Have you seen like the first season of Hannibal, right?
I have not.
There are things in Hannibal that are really great.
I think I mean, I find there's some pretty neat like explicit like horror moments, like for example, like the eyes in the doctor's house. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think that is pretty awesome, and I think the enemy designs are also beautifully gross as well.
Oh yeah.
I will say I do agree with like a lot of like this person's gameplay complaints, because I feel like Silent Hill is just littered with a lot of the faults of modern game design, such as adding combat choices that really don't fit with the arc of the game that well. But like a lot of it's just faults of things. Like they complain about how like the game will just constantly give you like, hey, head to Shu's house, every like 5 seconds. Like, but that's always just a problem with modern game design. They have to be hand-holdy, or otherwise people will go, I can't figure out where to go. The game is so confusing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I do like that it's not very invasive. Like, I don't know, when I'm playing and I'm immersed, like, I don't even notice, like, the notifications. And I feel like it is kind of nice to have that of, like, say, like, oh, you know, like, you put the game, and, like, you come back after a bit and it's like, wait, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, right, I need to go to Shu's house.
Yeah.
Like, it is a nice quality of life thing. It's not like you're getting, like, a notification that stops the gameplay. It's just, like, a subtle thing up in the corner. I think, like, my main complaint with the game, is... Let's see if I can do it. That!
The bonking, yeah.
The bonking. And I wouldn't mind it if it was more consistent. But, like, sometimes I'm just... The dark, like, world designs are, like, the layout fucking sucks because they give you this weapon, this Naginata, and it's, like, it has big swings and it's long. And so you're in these tight hallways and you're, like, trying to find an enemy, and then all of a sudden, bonk, and it's like, I wasn't even, like, that close to the wall and it bonked, right? Like, yeah, I understand if I, like, miss...
making the hallways bigger or just giving you a weapon that doesn't just bonk everywhere.
And, like, you do have the knife, and the knife doesn't bonk everywhere, but the issue with that is the knife fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, if I was, like this, and I was fighting an enemy against the wall and it bonked, like, I get that, and that creates tension. But if I'm, like, off to the side here, and I'm, like, swinging, and it bonks against the wall... which it didn't do it then, because once again, it's inconsistent, but, like, you saw it happen earlier, like, I was not, like, super close to the wall. Like, I was close to the wall, but, like, I wasn't aiming towards the wall, and it still bonked anyway, because the swing, like, overshot that, I think. And like, the wolf arm fixes this, because the wolf arm doesn't bounce against walls.
No, because it's just the reach of your arm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You already got the secret sword.
Yep.
The secret story. But the animations in the game are really great. I think technically this game is really good. I think like the sound design is really awesome outside that one vine boom in the cutscene. The game looks amazing. Like there's not, and even the animations are absolutely amazing and fit. We gotta return our pills.
Yeah, of course there are the minor complaints of well, not minor, actually, like this possible memory leak issue that was causing a lot of lag. That's a big issue. I hope that gets patched soon. But luckily no lag is happening for me right now.
I mean, we just booted up the game. Oh, I should probably have the live stream up so that I can see comments.
Yeah. No one's talking right now, but you never know when someone might break their silence and say hi. The other day we had a really active chat. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. We had like 80% reliable, Baka Oni. There it is.
See this.
Move my mic a little bit closer to me.
And we need to make sure we do the purification ritual for the sword.
Yeah. Well, if I remember correctly, that is just outside the second ritual chamber.
I think so. I know there's a guy here from last time. I'm pretty sure I can get to it from over here. it this one? It's not this one. It's the other one. Do you want to collect more of these so I can get my upgrades? I want that achievement.
Achievement.
Yeah,
I mean, you got the achievement for all Omamori. Did you get all the hidden in Omamori?
I don't know. Oh, I can't use my toolkit in here to repair that one weapon. That's a shame. I mean, let me check my Steam real quick, see if I got all the hidden Omamori. Because if not, that's gonna be really sad.
No.
No, I have not. I don't know where the last ones would be then.
Let me look it up. See if you can even get the rest of them.
Yeah, I might have to do another replay for that.
Let's see. You got whale, you got the cat, the pine. I believe you have pine. Spider, you already have that. Hawk. I assume you have hawk, right?
I do have Hawk, yeah. Do I have Pine? I'm pretty sure I have Pine. Yeah, I have Pine.
You have pine. Wolf, you have bull, you have horse, you have crow, right?
Yeah, I have Wolf, I have Bull, do I have Crow? Yeah, I have Crow.
Yes. Okay. Suzerain, you have cuckoo.
Cuckoo?
Kaku. Or cuckoo? Is it kaku? Cuck? You got the cuck one?
I don't have the Cook one.
That one is in the Shimizu one.
Okay, so I'll look around for that. It's in a
Hound.
house.
Do you have hound?
I don't have Hound, I don't think.
No. Okay.
No.
So hound is also in the. It's weird. I'm going to. Weird, you didn't pick that one up because it should. Shrewd mole, you have rabbit. Swallow, I believe you also have goat.
Yeah, I have Swallow.
You're missing. You're just missing hound and kaku.
Okay.
But they're both. You haven't missed them yet, so.
Okay. They might be New Game Plus Plus ones then.
It says they're just new game.
Really? Where the fuck were they?
One is just in a section of wall that you get after you grabbed the photo, after you do the photo puzzle, which usually you did last.
Stand the ceremony, welcome, and the Higurashi shall be born with blinding beauty, ancestral spirits of the Tsuneki, who by order of the Kutsunomiya in heaven's benediction dwell, offer unto Hinako thy words of celebration, for she has completed this ritual. Interesting. I did not see that note. Nice. Let's
Just upgrade. I can get your fifth one? That would be your fifth one?
Yeah, I'll be able to get a fifth one.
Okay.
Probably not this playthrough, but on my own time.
No, if you wanted to do more playthroughs and get all 5 endings on one.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. That would be the third chamber. It's in the second one, right?
Yeah.
I think that means it's kind of over here. Yeah. Or no,
Hello,
this
sir.
guy. Damn it. Did he seriously not hear that?
He doesn't like hearing things.
Oh. Guy's in the wall. hello. That was really funny. Okay. Yeah, it should be up here and around this corner. Get rid of these pregnancy blobs. Oh, damn it. Alright, come on.
Don't try to stop me!
I do really love this. This bit of is so fun. I don't care what anyone says.
I know. It's not Silent Hill, though. I know. Not Silent Hill, but... I mean, Silent Hill also has, magical transformations in Silent Hill 3, so,
So maybe it's more Silent Hill than people think.
Well, also, that one's a New Game Plus thing. But also, if you played Clock Tower 3, there's a magical girl transformation in that, too. And this is even a magical girl.
Oop. Need more sanity.
Drink.
There we go.
Oh, they upped the price of Game Pass Ultimate again. Yay.
Damn. Right. And then we can do that puzzle again.
Oh, I should change the thumbnail on our thing, because I didn't change it.
Oh.
I'm gonna call it Confessions of the Golden Fox.
Awesome. Okay, and then it's rock. Not. Oh, the water's already red. And I can't interact with these. So I guess the puzzle's already done in this one.
I guess.
Yeah, because I guess this is the save file we did purify the sword, so I guess it's already saved that we did that.
Uh-huh.
So we just need to purify it in the real world. Good to know. Yeah, and let's just run the hell out of here and do that.
I'm getting out of breath just listening to her.
I know. Hey, girl.
Bro, even James had more stamina than you.
I mean, I think she has some even breathing. She was track and field. I trust that she's doing her best. I'm gonna save up for last Omamori slot.
Okay. There's a... The F stands for final.
Another first aid kit. Every day they give me first aid kits. Like, why do I even need this or this?
I did a typo, but that's fine. It'll drive up engagements to have a typo in the thumbnail.
It will.
Yeah, I called it Confessions of the Golden Fox instead of Confession.
Alright. Time for that
Nice.
long, unskippable walk through the hall.
Yeah, then we gotta go fight Rinko!
Speedrunners hate this.
I bet speedrunners will be like, how do we skip this?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
people already figured out how to skip the first, like, cutscene of the game.
I mean, there's a
Like,
skip button.
though it breaks the sequence of the game. You actually can't skip it. You could skip it, but, like, you won't be able to see the next cutscene that brings forth the fog and kills Sakuko.
Yeah. Just imagining, like, people, like, figuring out a way to, like, glitch past him and, like, through the door and then sprint through this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Junko. Hey, Queen. And I know, like, the reason you can't skip this because they want you to, like, look around and then, like, spot Junko.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's so much hallway left. Nigel, do you want to sit on my lap? You want to sit on my lap, buddy? He's thinking about it. Alright, now we can skip.
Hello, Rinko.
Hi, Rinko. And then I just spam focus attack. Bye.
Rinko. Hello.
Damn. Cool. Omae second in da.
Hey.
I don't know why I have that line just like memorized in my head.
You don't have any Dakemonos? Oh, you probably.
Omae no koko, omae ni sakinin da.
Change your fate.
Nice. Get that. Alright. Back home we go. Make sure to purify the sword on the way.
There's still one more important document we need to pick up.
Oh, where is that?
Here. It's like by where we would normally pick up the knife, I think. It's
Okay.
actually by this shrine here, actually.
Oh, this shrine?
It's like just down the road.
Okay.
Yeah, this shrine here. Yeah. It's just like, it's just to your right. It's just right of here.
Okay.
Not exactly right, but around here.
Mm-hmm. I hear the pregnant woman.
It looks like it's like 5 feet away from the shrine.
Is it like in the building that's near here?
No. It's like outside of a building. I think you are far away from it if you look at your map.
Okay, wait, hang on. Where is it?
I'm seeing it on the map. That building. See that building like just north of the shrine?
Okay, so it was left.
No, it's right. Like I could here.
Oh, just north of the shrine?
Okay, so
like-
you go right. Like so, it's hard to point out because I can't really. So on the map, you see that little like island on the road, where it's like right near there.
Okay.
A little triangular spot.
Yeah, I say island as if the road was the sea.
Okay. So I'm up here, and it's around like this area.
So,
I'm not seeing it. Is it the triangle in front of the shrine? Like, is it like...
yeah.
Okay. So it's like around here somewhere. Aha! Clinical trial. The other version of myself and I have talked for many nights now. Though through these fervent discussions, I have come to the conclusion that Hinako needs to speak to her inner self just as I have. It's clear she's not currently in her right mind. Why else would she even consider accepting that farce of a marriage that has been pushed upon her otherwise? There's no point in trying to force Hinako's opinion to change. She must make this realization for herself to stick. If she could just talk to her other self within her dreams, I'm positive she could be led back to rationality. And then she would realize just who truly has her best interests in mind. Okay, Shu. Toxic Shu.
You're high on the drug too?
So Shu's high on drugs and thinks he knows what's best for us, so he's trying to get us high on drugs too.
Dude, when I was high, I had a great time. You should try it too.
Yeah, it's not like
Shu-
Hinako has a lot more like mental issues and mental instability right now that could lead to her having a bad trip.
Yeah. Just remember to purify the sword.
Yeah, I will. That's like way further down this road.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember where it was.
Yeah. Honestly, that line upon seeing the pregnant woman is really interesting. The again, stop trying to manipulate me.
Yeah.
I'm still a little bit on this idea of like Hinako being pregnant within like the subtext of the story, even if it isn't like a main sticking point. I don't know. Like, how is this manipulating her? Because clearly, like, it's a negative portrayal of pregnancy. So, like, this idea of pregnancy brings to mind the idea of manipulation.
Yeah.
And, like, also, now we know Shu is manipulating her.
Thanks, Shu.
Thanks, Shu.
Everybody's now to get her. Yeah, I don't need to deal with you. Actually, do I have the wolf charm on right now? Yeah, I do. It decreases focus charging time, just stamina. Okay, yeah. Yeah, my own memories are pretty based right now. Based.
I don't know why I'm exploring around the corner. Alright, are there any more notes I need to pick up?
Not that said they're related to trophies. There might be more, but not all of them are documented online yet. I assume. They will be eventually. But at least the ones that are related to trophies are documented.
Okay. So I should have every note trophy right now.
Yeah, because you should have just got Good Intentions, which
Let's
is a
see.
wild name for that.
I mean, he sure has good intentions, but he's doing terrible things.
You're just being manipulated.
I don't have good intentions.
Did you not pick up all 3 clinical trials? I'm pretty sure you have.
Should be in collectibles, actually.
Yeah, you have all 3. It just requires all 3 clinical trials.
Then why haven't I got the achievement yet? That's strange. Is there a secret 4th one?
No.
No, maybe it just hasn't processed that I have them yet. That's the only thing I can think of. Actually, I don't need that. This fucking dude. I hate this enemy. Alright. Stumble my way out of that. And then the purification area should be coming up. Or I think it's actually back there. Let me check. Yeah. I have that one line from the Rinko fight just stuck in my head right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The, お前の幸福をお前の先にいんだ. Alright. Purify it.
Purify the sword.
And then I need to figure out where to offer up the brooch.
Good Intentions is just contain all the following documents. Clinical trial. It just hasn't, weirdly. That's just really weird.
There it goes. I do like that you have to hold it to purify the sword so you don't do it on accident.
It's kind of hard to do it by accident at that point, because like you have to solve a puzzle that's only in New Game Plus, and then hold on that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it also, like, notifies you that, like, what you're doing at this thing is important. It's not a normal interaction. Because, like, you may not immediately know this is the sword purification place. I mean, the red water makes it obvious, but, like, you know, if you're not paying attention. Okay. Do you know where I meant to offer the brooch? I don't want to miss it on accident.
I can look into that in just a second.
Right.
I think it's gonna be ending 4. Offer the brooch at the ancient Jinzo Shrine. Sacred sword against my butt, purify the sword, and then the ancient sword got every single just so that I don't hold off of going into the Shimizu residence until then.
Okay. Alright, buddy.
This is your last time going through it.
Yeah.
You're making your way to Shu's house, from Shu's house to Hineko's. They're really close to anybody. Basically, you play the game until you reach the playground. You have to kill. Once it's dead, climb the stairs and grab. So basically, you need to do it. So it's near the playground. Climb the stairs.
Gotcha. There we go. Oh, Iz is in the chat. Hi, Iz. We are on the true ending. I don't know when that comment showed up.
Yeah.
See, that little bit there makes me think of the ending, like the fox possessing him, because like, and then here, see, she saved the fox. Like clearly she saved both of them, so we're meant to like think that the focus is Kotayuki, but in that one ending, like clearly like this divine messenger of like Inari-sama, the fox, fell for her because she saved it. Alright. So I've gone through the playground.
So basically you climb, it's a hidden path near on top when you climb up some stairs.
Okay.
Because it says after you kill the pregnant woman here. Yep, so after kill this little lovely lady.
Okay, maybe not pregnant Hinako. Maybe I'm delusional.
Everybody's delusional at some point.
Yeah.
People come up with crack theories all the time.
Mm-hmm. I do think it's like an interesting read, but I do not think it is intended read.
No.
Like even if it is true, it's not relevant to the story being told, which makes me think it isn't true. Unless like in this ending, like fucking Kotayuki is like, Hinako, you're pregnant. then I'm correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so secret area here, going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Back here, perhaps. Nope, that's just a Higashi. Unless, no, okay.
What is the bird that flies?
I don't know, that's just really fun to say. That is one of the things I like about Japanese and having been learning Japanese. Like a lot of Japanese words are just like fun to say. It's just a fun language.
Yeah.
Okay. So
okay. There is an achievement in the normal ending where you don't die to the final boss. Okay.
Normal
I'm
ending?
just looking at the achievement. Yeah. In the first ending, yeah.
Oh, this must be it.
Yeah. And you offer up the brooch. Oh, when did you switch off your rabbit costume?
A while ago. I think at the end of last stream. I wanted to take the ending of this game seriously.
You don't want the floppy rabbit ears?
Unfortunately, I don't think it's the vibe.
Sad. I wish... I still really miss that there's not stupid costumes for New Game Plus. It's just the really kind of boring rabbit costume.
Yeah, I like the rabbit costume. Like it isn't even that fun to me. Like
no,
I don't know. Like I see it and I'm just kind of like meh. Oh, it started. Fuck. What's that word when? Yeah, corroding.
Yeah, like it's made of copper.
Yeah, it looked copper, so that checks out. I wonder if like there's any like symbolic relevance to it being copper. I don't know what like copper means when it comes to metals and symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The achievement title for getting the good ending is "A Hell of Your Own Choosing. Nothing else matters now for the good ending." That's interesting.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, because it basically like forgoes your entire future, because like again you're choosing to stay in this town and stay with Shu, and Shu is someone who Hinako does not want to pick as a romantic partner. She's not into him, or at least like not as into him. Like she doesn't consider him seriously for a partner.
Mm-hmm. Waiters don't do drugs is the achievement you get for not taking any drugs before going to Shu's house.
That's awesome.
Dumb. I love that name. This just tells you how to get the sword. I don't really care. Dolls are happiest when they're loved is the name of the Fox wedding ending achievement.
Oh, that's
There's a
really
missable
good
achievement.
achievement name.
There's a missable achievement in that boss fight where you don't get hit by an arrow. I don't think you got that.
Yeah, I think when I had to switch to mouse and keyboard, I definitely got hit by an arrow.
Yeah. There's also one in the final boss of the good ending where you defeat every summoned enemy. Purify the great sword.
もしもし。
清水さんのお宅でお間違いないでしょうか。岡本水産でございます。毎度ごひいきに預かり誠にありがとうございます。
もしもし。
Sorry, I was looking at her back again. I got angry about like the people who said this was sexual.
Yeah.
Like you can't even see
I
her
love when
bra.
women
Like
get tortured.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I know some people have their blood and gore kinks, and like, good for them. But like, this is not sexual or intended to be sexual. And if you are viewing it that way, that says more about you than it does about the game. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna save, and then there are 2 hidden omamoris in here.
There's one in this section, one in the next Dark Shrine section.
Okay, gotcha.
So the one you're looking for is the cuckoo, but it's after you complete the photo puzzle.
Okay. I guess the roar after is meant to signify something changes around here.
Yeah, I think that's probably why we missed it, because I think we usually, when we did it the last 2 times, we just rushed to the ending, because it's like, or we rush out to go grab the other key.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put this in here for now. I will explore a little bit just because I want to see if there's any like extra offerings.
I did get spoiled how the final boss for this true ending works, and it's interesting.
Ooh, only Umineko. We're finally focusing on ourselves.
We turn everybody down and love ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Dude, that's right.
You can't open it.
That has the revenge note in it. I've already gotten that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll take her outright for sure. And it's nice having all these doors open and ready. You know, I having like a phrase stuck in your head is so weird. Like I understand having a song stuck in your head, but like, why do I have words in my brain right now?
Words.
I mean, I guess that phrase is kind of catchy. Like, it has a vibe to it. That's bars. Bars. Me and the Rinko fight, like, bopping my head when she says that, like, happiness is something you choose for yourself. Yeah. We've made extraordinary time. I can stand to explore around a little bit. Also gives us more time to talk about the game.
Yeah.
Real fans, honestly, I like this guy talking about it. It's like, hey, what is Silent Hill even more at this point? Real fans and fake fans are just at war with each other, like, depending on the thing. Like, again, there's a lot of new fans that came in because of the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I think that's totally true.
Document. Married couple's letter. Kimie, tomorrow's a big day. I'm looking forward to seeing Hinako dressed as a bride. I can't believe she's marrying that rich young man, and we won't have to worry about money ever again. And I'm sure Hinako will be happy too. You must feel a burden being lifted off your shoulders. Let's take life easy now. We can fulfill that dream of yours of going to every onsen in Japan. If there are other wishes you wish to come true, just say the word. It's Mom's handwriting from here. Hanta, my dream is to hear you say such sweet words to me directly, not on paper.
Oh, well, she's probably in the hospital here.
We think
I would
so,
assume.
yeah. It's interesting that both whatchamacallit, I can just go and try and sing this actually real quick. It's interesting that Kotoyuki and Hinako both have a mom with cancer. I wonder if that's like something they bonded over at all.
I wonder, yeah. Because like the fact that he's writing her, while instead of, because like she's saying like, oh, I wish you would tell me this in person instead of on paper. Like, I mean, they live in that same house, right?
Right. Unless like he's just too proud to have conversations like that in person.
In the yeah.
Yeah, like he struggles to be genuine in person, which makes sense.
Which is
I
fair.
do think, you know, mom and dad are deeper characters than Hinako gives them credit for.
Yeah, I'm sure they like each other. It's just more like sometimes, as you said earlier, you said like his emotions are amplified.
Right,
Like,
right. That's what I was thinking. Because like he clearly seems like both happy for Hinako when like facing Shuro Muko, but also like sad she's going. Like he's filled with like a lot of regret. So I think like I don't think he's, and like yes he's abusive and like I would never excuse like the way he like treats his family or anything like that, but I do think that like he is meaner outwardly than like he actually is inwardly, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Hey y'all, I'm gonna head out for a prior obligation, but I'll probably be back in a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, bye. It's
All
kind of
right,
like
see you
how
later.
every fucking Higurashi tries to redeem Teppei or something.
Yeah.
But like Rikishi himself has never tried, and I think kind of he wants to try here, but like it's a hard thing to try to redeem a character that is inherently abusive and repulsive. Like you can't do that. You can
here's the
characterize
thing.
them slightly better.
There's
Yeah.
redemption and there's presenting nuance.
Yeah.
And in say like Higurashi Go, Teppei is attempted to be redeemed, and that well, like here's the thing. I at least appreciate that Satoko doesn't seem to fully forgive him, if my memory serves right. Like she ends up manipulating him and using him for the sake of her plans, and I think that's fine. Like as the victim, she has no obligation to forgive him for what he has done.
She does not.
And well, it doesn't excuse her like treating him poorly back, because you know like that, you know, becoming your abuser. Like, I think it is realistic, you know, like hurt people and like getting kind of like revenge in that way by manipulating him. Just it makes sense for what she's doing in that series and like what she's going through. But I wouldn't say, I think Teppei is trying to redeem, and I do believe that everyone is capable of change. Everyone deserves second chances and stuff. If Sadako had forgiven Teppei, I would be a lot more unforgiving of what they do in Gosatsu. I would be like, that is bullshit. And yeah, it could be like a Sadako forgiving him because she doesn't want to hold hate in her heart. And so it's not like she forgives him for what she's done, but she forgives him because she doesn't want him to have control over her. And I think that's a valid response. But if she just forgave him as like everything's chill and like actually it doesn't matter that you hurt me, etc., that would be a different story. But Ryukishi didn't do that because I think Ryukishi understands the harm a take like that can cause.
Yeah. But also, Ryukishi in those stories of Go, while doing the outline for it, did not fully write Go or even its manga.
No.
From what I understand, he just gave both of the writers of the anime and the manga the outline. And while both the manga and the anime would pull completely in different directions, he didn't have full absolute control of it. And like I think he would have done it a completely different way than how they presented it.
Yeah, because it did not feel like Ryukishi's writing in those segments. Like again, they made Teppei cute, and I think like it would have been also more realistic if we saw Teppei actively like fighting against those like violent and impulsive instincts that he has.
and it, like then like eventually growing years later, like he does in the Reiwa manga, where he's just kind of like a guy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to have this message of even like the worst people can change, and it's also okay to not like forgive them even if they do change because of how badly you've been hurt. Like Sadako is so valid, and when Tepe reaches out his hand to her, she flinches, and he has that moment of realization of like, I really did hurt this girl.
Yeah. You can't change actions. You can't change a person's actions. You can change a person and how they think and feel, but they can't change their actions. And I think that's something you see a lot of, and like, is whether or not you can forgive those actions depends on the severity of the actions and the person who is needing to forgive. And like, I don't hurt Sasako for not forgiving the abuser. It's not her, like, she has no right to forgive or not.
I'll comment more after the cutscene.
Yeah.
恋愛結婚も素敵だと思うけれど、恋は盲目。席を入れた後に相手の嫌な面に気づいても遅いのよ。
This is reminiscent of Ava and George's arranged marriage conversation.
わからないよ。ひな子だって幸せな結婚をして幸せな人生を歩みたいでしょ。そこが違うの。そこが多分私とお姉ちゃんの。 私と世界の一番の違いなの。違いって？私。
Junko's like, what do you mean all women aren't the same?
絶対に大切とは思ってないの。もちろん幸せにはなりたいよ。でもそれよりも大事なことがあるの。それは何？自分で選択したかどうか。 私はね、幸せにしてもらいたいんじゃない。自分で選んで幸せになりたいの。たとえ幸せになれなかったとしても。
It looks like Hiniko's face is always visible in flashbacks, but everyone else's isn't.
私には価値があるように思えるの。みんなが女の幸せ
It could be because everyone is portrayed as grown and more mature, so she doesn't want to perceive that version of them. But like she sees herself in this way.
構わない。私には 幸せになれるかどうかよりも自分で運命を選べたかどうかが大事なの。私には綺麗事に聞こえるけれど。
Maybe I'm so right that Hinako is just a Rika XP. Holy shit.
I could see that, yeah.
あと100年。いや、ひょっとしたらもう少し早いかも。どんな結果だろうと。
I mean, I can also see this conflict being with Mion a little bit.
そうと言える時代が きっと訪れると思うわ。お姉ちゃんはその世界には行けないけれど、ひな子は行けるといいね。
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
that's
nice.
Man, that cutscene counteracts that point of like everybody saying this like, this game Tails' marriage is bad. Like you shouldn't get married and have children. No, it's more like the story is about choosing. Like she should have the ability to choose her own happiness, to choose her own fate.
Because
she literally says
is happy with being married.
Yeah.
Like
Hinako literally says, even if I'm unhappy forever and live a terrible life, I am more content with the fact that I chose this than not having that choice.
Project from art class. My future self, Shimizu Hinako. The canvas is blank, but even now imagining the countless possibilities of what I could fill all this blank space with makes me excited. Oh, I love that.
To my future self, am I really happiness I began?
Okay. That was a really good cutscene.
Is Hinako still in the room? The other Hinako?
No, we aren't at that point yet. That's for the puzzle door.
Okay.
1960.
May 26th. This is the second room?
Yeah, this is the second one. Aw, damn it. Forgot there's a pregnant woman here. Girl, do you mind?
I will go back to the conversation we were having before that cutscene. Like,
Oh, right,
I
right,
do
the
think
redemption stuff.
having nuance to even characters is fine. Like, adding more nuance. You can't forgive people. Actions and people can be different. You can't forgive someone's actions. Like, when someone takes an action, that's a full thing someone has done.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and
the past cannot be changed.
Yeah.
You cannot take it back. And I do think that is something Go recognizes and Tepe recognizes. Again, I don't think it was handled the best, but it could have been handled much worse. I have seen much worse. And I've always been fans of shows that attempt redemption. And again, redemption is a different thing than a character trying to be better, I will say. Because redemption requires they do something to redeem themselves. And of course, actions. like you can be a better person, but have you done something that makes up for the past? And I think redemption means you've done something that makes up for your past. Like for example, say My Little Pony is a show that does redemption arcs quite a bit, and something I appreciate about it is that it doesn't redeem all its villains. I think there are some villains that deserve redemption that didn't get it, but like,
see, our self is heavier than the rest of everybody else.
But it recognizes that you need to take active steps towards being a better person. Like, you can't just be like, oh, like, I believe in friendship now and I'm going to be better. Like, you have to take action to be better, to be considered redeemed. And it might take a while and you might, like, struggle. Like with Starlight Glimmer, she, for if you don't know, or if anyone in chat doesn't know, she was a cult leader in My Little Pony. She was brainwashing people because of some childhood trauma where she got abandoned by her best friend. So she was like, okay, I am going to create this world where no one has a special talent, so no one can leave me because they're talented, and everyone else can just live peacefully in harmony because no one's better than anyone else. And that was a toxic thing to do, like taking people's individuality away. And then when she got shut down, she didn't immediately get redeemed. She tried to end the world out of spite for people ruining her paradise. And after she realized what she was doing, she ended up having a moment where she started to kind of turn around. But even after that, she still struggled with abusing magic to control people, or dealing with her anger issues and learning how to properly communicate. And we see her go through this growth and journey where she learns to be a better person, and she eventually becomes a counselor at Twilight School and helps kids deal with their own problems. And that is a good, proper redemption arc for a character who you would not expect to be redeemed for the things that they've done.
No, I think that's a great one, because she's actively trying to fix the problems she has and trying to counteract the actions she's already taken by showing people hey, even people like me can be redeemed.
And eventually even her old victims end up forgiving her, seeing the work she's done and whatnot, and she comes back to help repair the community that she destroyed. And she also has a whole episode of anxiety where she's like, oh my god, I can't go back there because I hurt these people so bad, but it's really good writing, really realistic, and that's I do have high standards for redemption arcs, and that's the main difference between bad person is going to change their ways and bad person is actively redeeming themselves.
Yeah, I will say I do prefer redemption stories where
me as well.
The victim that personally tries, the person who needs the redemption isn't trying to earn the forgiveness of their victims. They're doing it because
for themselves.
I love redemption stories that tries to make sure that they're not trying to earn forgiveness for their victims for selfish reasons. They don't need the forgiveness of their victims, but they would want it, of course, because it's a thing that helps them show them that they're on that right path. but it's something they have to also forgive themselves. They understand that, like, they also hurt themselves and the people that they recognize they've hurt people and they feel immense guilt. But, like, it's right to live with that guilt. But also, it shouldn't destroy them from the inside. Even if one of their victims genuinely cannot forgive them for what they do.
Yeah, guilt should be
really realistic.
A reminder and a motivator to move forward, not something that consumes you and holds you back.
Yeah.
And it is hard to, like, you know, like, get over guilt in that way, but like, it is very possible. Oh, fuck.
Because the victim does not have to forgive somebody.
No,
Like,
no. The victim is never obligated to forgive anybody.
No.
And any story that, like, says so, like, oh, come on, they've trying to change so much, like, you should, like, forgive them right away. Like, no, they don't have to forgive them ever. So, yeah.
Like, cause I like the writing when, like, even if, like, oh, the person that wants redemption really wants it, and they really do. They feel like they need it, but, like, they're not gonna. Sometimes it's fine if they don't get it. It's totally fine. It's not the obligation of the person they're. What the fuck? They're trying to forget. Oh yeah, we're getting the wax skiing.
I feel like it's more bloody than normal.
Yeah.
Like, I did not remember that much blood in front of it, but maybe I was just blind the first few times. But yeah, it shows the difference between someone who realizes they've done wrong and someone who, like, is redeeming themselves.
Because, like, a common trope of, like, showing redemption is like, wow, the victims forgive them. He's the redeemed. It's more like, no. It's more like, redemption is a more complicated thing. You need redeemed in the eyes of themselves. You don't need to be redeemed in the eyes of the victims. The victims don't need to forgive. Forgive or anything.
Yeah, and, like, the victims, like, forgiving, that's, like, their own choice. I don't think it's a bad thing if they forgive, or, like, for whatever reasons, because there's multiple reasons to forgive someone. Like, I know a lot of victims who forgive their abusers just because they don't want that to domineer over their life and for them to have power over them like that. And that's a perfectly valid reason to forgive someone. I wouldn't call it, like, real forgiveness. Like, you haven't forgiven them for what they've done, but they are letting go of the pain that they caused. And then there's genuine, like, forgiveness of, like, you've grown, and, like, well, you did hurt me, like, you are better now, and maybe we can, like, reconcile. And that's also important because it can give the victim closure.
Yeah, it does.
It can give both ends closure, but again, there's no obligation ever on the victim side to forgive their abuser.
There's no right way, and, like, I love stories that add nuance, and I know some people don't like it. Like, I love having to think of, like, whether one thing is right, and people can have multiple different opinions on things, and, like, I will say it does kind of suck to view the world as, like, so gray and, like, nuanced, because it's so complicated to think about stuff. Because you don't have this, like, right way of thinking it. Like, what is right and what is wrong? You have this, like, scale of things, but it's just a better way of looking at things, even if it can cause your line of thinking to kind of go, like, certain ways. Because, like, and some people might view one way of you thinking a thing as wrong or not. But it's always great to have nuance.
Yeah, it's always great to have nuance. And I think Rikishi is an author who is pretty good at nuance most of the time. Higurashi, I mean, was, like, his first work, really. I mean, it's not like his first work, but it is, like, the bird door's here now. It's like, you know, like, his first large, big work, and also, like, his first work to actually gain a lot of popularity. And I think there are some things he definitely fumbled the bag with. Like, Teppei is a character that is comedically evil in the original Higurashi, and I do think he wanted to fix that. Because Rikishi believes in a world where no one is inherently evil, and I do agree with that. Actions are evil, like, people can be pushed to do evil things, people can have, like, conditions that cause them to be evil. People can have history that causes them to be evil. Society can be structured in a way that makes someone evil because they are abusing the power that they've gotten. But like,
also evilness can also be perceived by a person, right?
Yeah,
like
evilness is also subjective.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say there are things that are objectively evil, but that is also a product of my own morality, which I realize, like, you know, like, it can vary. And that's something Ciconia actually touches upon, like, how, like, what is viewed as morally correct can change just even depending on where you grew up.
Yeah. Moral, it's like... It's hard. Yeah, morality is hard to get into, and that gets more philosophy, which I'm not really an expert into.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy philosophy a lot, but it is, like, complicated, for sure.
Like, if I don't feel comfortable talking about the aspects of morality when I'm not an expert in it, and like I feel like
I mean, everyone has like their own like personal views on things, and I think you're an expert on your own views, but like to get into like
I'm always someone like, I don't ever believe some people should be killed for actions. Like, really, I think that's something Rikishi kind of also believes as well. Like, he always views like the killing of Teppei, spoilers for Higurashi, but like Teppei, the killing of Teppei is always wrong. Like, even if just because like especially he talks about justified actions are not always moral. Like, a justified action is not always a moral action. Like, you can justify something as correct in your own belief doesn't mean it's morally correct in everybody's eyes.
Right.
Like, Keiichi justifies murdering Teppei. He's absolutely right in his justifications, like why he should do that.
Right.
Why he should do that.
Because no one is helping. And
the morally
like
correct option.
Yeah, and it feels like there's no escape. Like, he cannot see another option. And so I understand his justification, and like I don't believe in killing people. I don't believe that is ever properly just. But like, I can understand and sympathize with his actions in a way where I can be like, I can see why you think this is the right thing to do. But to murder someone and to like resort to violence towards a violent person is in a way like becoming like them. And I know like not a lot of people enjoy that argument, but like it's that hurt people argument. Like, victims can become abusers, and that is a truth of the world. And that is because they end up believing that they're justified in their actions. And this is something Umineko talks about, but they believe they're justified in their actions because they have been hurt in the past, and therefore it is okay if they hurt someone else because, you know, like, I think a lot about Rosa, where it's like, oh, well, like, I was, like, bullied as a kid. My parents and my siblings abused me. I had my stuffed toys ripped up when I was little. So therefore, it's okay when I do it to my daughter because I turned out to be a great adult. And
do unto others.
Oh shit! Hi, Pokey.
We're talking about like
there wasn't,
we're getting into like a big philosophical argument about like justified actions against morality and how morality is also subjective. Weirdly, like we're getting really philosophy about like Rikichishi's writing and how it all started on like the nuance of Teppei and like how Teppei is handled in variations of the story. And I think the difference completely right, like how Teppei, Rikishi genuinely wanted to kind of rewrite Teppei in a way, and like that's why every version of like Higurashi post even the main arcs kind of wants to do something with Teppei, but since he's not writing them, they kind of mishandled it a little bit. Ended up going the wrong way.
Like, I mean, I recently read Higurashi-related, and like, Teppei is there, and like he's not like really a focus, but like Sadako's daughter is like, oh my god, hi Uncle Teppei, and like they have like a decent relationship, and Sadako seems to have a civil relationship with him as well. And he's just like a guy. He like runs a stall at Watanagashi. He's just a dude.
He's just a dude, bro.
Yeah, like he
canonically. Well, actually, he never canonically dies. In the ending, which is sorry.
I mean, technically, I mean we're getting a little into Higurashi spoilers, but like at least it's my belief and my understanding of Higurashi that everything actually happens, because it's not time reversal to me, I believe it's world hopping.
World hopping, yay!
Yeah, but I won't
mean,
get
it's
into
similar
specifics.
to, I guess, Zero Escape. How that works.
I still need to play through the that series.
I teased the termite discussion to Lurf.
Yes.
No, it was the snail. It was the snail.
Yeah, the snail. Like how that series, everything happens because of a fucking snail, as far as I'm concerned.
May or may not, but anyways,
May or may not.
That and the fact that termites and snails are just essential to the understanding of this series.
Normal things.
Or rather, they're just some of my favorite parts.
I'm actually gonna...
I will say, Zero Escape, I really like, but the writing in that series is is like if Ryukishi was on steroids in terms of like the tangents you go on. It's sometimes really bad. It's really bad, but also really fun if you really like that stuff and like discussing it. But like Zero Escape is very full of it. Like the characters will have like full-on intellectual conversations about concepts and ideas, even outside
I will
of like
say, yeah,
around.
Umineko and Zero Escape, 1 and but particularly 2 are the only series where, even though it never has to do with the actual quantum physics Schrodinger's cat, it somehow relates Schrodinger's cat into the narrative in a way that other stories fail to do. Like other stories, you just talk about alternate realities, and then there's like, see, it's just like Schrodinger's cat, but it's not actually in that canon. Whereas Umineko and Zero Escape really like show you the cat box and explain it to you in a way that supports their themes.
Though everyone misunderstands the purpose of that experiment.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the next Omamori is by the hallway pass in the 3rd calendar area. There's a section of the wall open by the shrine, by the save point.
Gotcha.
Which I think both times you just rushed to the door, so that's probably why we missed it.
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah, I would rush to bird door, and then yeah.
Didn't know we would talk about philosophy in Ryukishi's writing.
I mean
Ryukishi's writing for philosophy.
It definitely is ripe for discussion, I would say.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, his works are very thought-provoking, I would say. So where is it? This feels new. Interesting. This is a whole ass secret. This is a whole new area.
Oh, this is a dark ass hallway, Jesus.
I know. Dark ass room as well. Ooh. Oh, this is Hineko's room.
Like bloody. It is cooking.
Greatly increases damage infliction while in a near-death state. Nice.
You also have something similar to that.
Yeah.
I guess that stacks with it. Where we're like, oh, I assume like ideally we would, for like a big damage run for speedrun, I think for if you were doing New Game Plus, you would probably build it to where like you would almost be dead half the time and encrypt those damaging ones if you're in the near-death state. So you would like do so much damage. Yay.
There we go. Okay, let's see. Anything else I'm missing? I should probably just go towards bird door now, I think.
Oh, I did talk about, when I was commenting on that one video I watched this morning, I did talk about how Ryukishi really if Ryukishi has main themes, ideas that he wants to do, he'll just bash it into your head, but he likes to hide certain themes and lore, not inside the narrative. And I specifically wanted to bring up like Mion, how Mion isn't really in the main story, isn't really super fleshed out in the text really much.
Yeah. They make a joke in Higurashi Reiwa about how Mion never actually does anything. Like they like do like this whole like convoluted plan where like a bunch of the parents get involved with like their kids and like they stop stuff. Or no, it's not Reiwa, it's Outbreak. They like do this like whole elaborate plan in Outbreak, and then by like or the sequel to Outbreak, I forget what it's called, Kamikashimashi, I think. But yeah, like yeah, they do this whole thing where they take down one of the villains, and they do this whole elaborate thing, and then Mion at the end is like, "Hey, don't you think like this old man should have been involved with that plan? Like, that would have been perfect. Like, there could have been a part for me." And they're like, "Damn, oh Mion, like."
Well, I mean, this is gonna be talking about Mion. I feel like we should do a podcast about Mion.
We should, but for now, cutscene.
Yeah.
お母さん、ひなこの誤解を解いておきたいの。
誤解って？
ひなこはお母さんのこと、お父さんにいつもいじめられてるって思ってる？
そんなこと。
確かに、お父さんはちょいと短気な人だけど、娘の前ではいい格好がしたいだけの照れ屋な人なんだよ。
あんなに怒鳴ったり物を投げつけたりしてきたのに。
お父さんはね、ずっと夢があったの。自分と友達で小さなお店を持ちたいって。
夢？
そう。お父さんには仲のいいお友達がいてね、船に乗っていた頃からかな、弟みたいに可愛いっていつも言ってた。でもね、何かあったんだろうね。急にお父さんが貯めてたお金全部持って逃げちゃった。
Whoa.
きっとどうしようもない理由があったんだろうね。悪い人には見えなかったから。お父さん、それですごく傷ついてね、荒れてた時期があったの。落ち着くといつも私には謝ってくれたよ。でもね、子供には弱い父親の姿を見せたくないからって。男の人はプライドが高いから。
だからって家族を傷つけていいわけがない。
True.
ひなこはきっと家に入ると女は男に虐げられるってそう思い込んじゃってるんだろうね。でもね、あんたが思ってるほど女もお母さんも弱くはないんだよ。お父さんなんて娘の前ではカッコつけて威張ってるけど、あんたたちがいない時は全然違うんだから。以前お母さんとお父さん大喧嘩したことがあるの。
Why is she talking to a third person?
知らない。そんなことあったの。
Like, お父さんお母さん?
お母さん。
Yeah.
That's normal.
Okay.
徹底的に無視してやったよ。
It's basically saying like, oh, like, mommy did this, or like, oh, like, your mother was like, it's a little weirder in English, but.
嫌いなものばっかりにして、お茶に雑巾の絞り汁入れてやったこともあるの。
She's based.
お母さんが信じられない。
お父さん、たったの3日で値を上げたよ。あんたと純子が寝静まった後、そこにベターっと土下座してね。
お父さんが本当に？
そうだよ。私とお父さんが本気で喧嘩をしたら、お父さんが私に勝てるわけないじゃない。でもね、それは私たち夫婦の話。娘のお前に心配かけたのは本当に申し訳ないと思ってるよ。
Thus she's gone.
話してくれてありがとう。お母さん。
Well, remember that idea of perspectives and nuance?
No way. Why did my mother even marry him in the first place? How can anyone possibly call themselves happy to spend their entire life with someone like him? Mom once told me, a husband and wife support each other for their whole lives in sickness and in health. You see, it took me a long time to recover after giving birth to you. I caused your father a lot of trouble with my mood swings, but no matter how much I complained, he stood by me through it all without so much as a frown. I know he may not have turned out to be much of a father to you girls, but all in all, he's been a good enough husband to me. Junko. I once went to see Junko in the hospital when she was pregnant. Her morning sickness was so bad that all she could manage was vomit and groaning. I think we read this one.
Yeah, that's the one we got from the last ending.
Junko says that she's happy, but I just don't get it. Neither she nor my mom ever look happy. Then again, when I tell her about my idea of happiness, she says those don't sound very happy to her at all. What matters most to my sister are results. What matters most to me is choice. Even if it's what makes my sister happy, if I can't make my own choices, then I will be unhappy forever. But if what makes me happy doesn't give my sister the results she wants, then she will be unhappy. Though our concepts of happiness may differ, I think as sisters we can respect each other's version of it and take comfort when we know the other's found it.
I know, all this reminds me of like some of the Burkesdale poems from Higurashi.
Sakuko made me promise that if either of us was going to get a boyfriend, we'd have to do it at the same time, no exceptions. I honestly had no interest in that kind of thing, but I went along with it because she seemed so set on it. Sometime after that, rumors of Kotayuki asking for my hand in marriage spread all over town. I can't even begin to tell you how horrible this turned out. It reached Sakuko, and now every time she sees me, she calls me traitor this, traitor that. I really don't want it to be this way. Wow. We never read the Shoe Boss.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
A large monster that is like the statue of Ashura. It wields an array of terrible weapons with its multiple arms. Its body has been pierced together with heaps of junk and entwined with old tree branches and roots, giving it a sense of divinity often found in old objects. Hote-sama. The last record of a true Aruna Hote-sama being administered in Ebisugaoka was around the time the Sennensugi Shrine's divine tree fell in a lightning strike. According to historical records, it was decided that in order to protect against such misfortune from befalling the shrine again, an Inari statue would be enshrined as a divine object. The Iwai family sprinkled the statue with revered medicine to cleanse it of any impurities. It is said that the Inari statue's bowl miraculously filled with a red liquid regarding Agura no Hote-sama. Ever since, any villager who's drank it was cured of their illness. Inari-sama. Generally speaking, the Inari statue sama refers to the goddess of agriculture, Ukanomiitama. The fox god was the goddess's messenger, but over time their worship became intertwined. Nowadays, if anyone mentions the Inari-sama, they'll think of foxes as well. Sakuko says that this is just the fox taking the goddess's the goddess of agriculture's position for itself. She also says that the goddess and the fox are having a supernatural fight on top of the Inari statues. That wild imagination of hers never fails to make me laugh. And then all these puzzles are... Yeah. Normal stuff.
Interesting.
But before we wrap up stream, it makes me want to reload, start New Game Plus in the other ending to read the Fox boss description, because I never did that.
Mm-hmm.
Letter from my uncle. Kanta, I shall be brief and to the point. It is very unfortunate about Kimie. I'm sorry, and I understand that you would want her to go ahead with the surgery. But surgery can do more harm than good. Remember how Mother never properly recovered after hers? I understand how you feel, I really do, but please reconsider before taking on any debts for an operation that might not even make her better. Wouldn't Kimie rather you tried to enjoy the time you have left together? Either way, you need to talk it out with Kimie first. Knowing you probably haven't said a word of this to her yet, have you? I can't cover the whole operation, but I'll send what little I have to spare. Buy Kimie something nice with it, got it?
I mean, she probably took on debts, not from gambling or anything,
but to
support his life.
Yeah, to help her, since she's dying. Damn.
Interesting.
That door back there is unable to be opened.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about nuances, perspectives, like how people can perceive things differently just because how someone acts towards them.
Mm-hmm.
Where Kanta probably really cared about his wife, he takes out his anger on other family members and things.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe didn't really show that affectionate side to his children.
Yeah, and I can see like the stress from having been betrayed by his friend, as well as now his wife being sick, that could stir up a lot of emotions. That
I mean, it does. Like,
yeah, it would, and so like I can understand him losing control and losing temper because he's so stressed. Like, that's something I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
Right. Guess it's door time. Wait, I need to the white and black fought, battling upon a set of scales, yet neither wanted for the scales. What they desired was simply a quiet, gray place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly, is our decision alone. One to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others. Okay, so I imagine it's something like this. Maybe the other way.
Oh.
Battling upon a set of scales, it neither wanted for the scales. Gray place. Ah, I get it. Or, never mind, because there's no gray side to these. Maybe they need to be together?
Yeah, maybe they just meet in the center, flying away from each other. No? No? I think you're right with the birds, but I don't know about else. Since spirit rings are flight, is their decision one? Don't. Once we are ready. We have no use for those who tower from the heavens, imposing on their own will to others.
White and blackbird fought, battling upon a set of scales. Let me try it like this. Or maybe they're like flying away from the scales, trying to get to the quiet gray place that they want.
Yeah. Does it say they're over the scales or on top of the scales?
I
Maybe
mean, it did.
What's the other one? Is it like a sky? Like an open sky?
It's the heavens.
Okay.
So
they could
they
be
don't want
flying
that.
away.
No use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others.
Could they be flying away from the heavens in some case?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe swap heavens to the middle and then white on the left?
Yeah.
Because maybe white is flying away from the heavens or scales. Black looks like it's flying up. That was my guess, but I don't know.
Why is this a hard one? Hang on.
Yet neither wanted for the scales, for what they desired was simply a quiet gray place where they could belong together.
To see that makes me think like I should gray this all out, but like that's not possible because these are double-sided.
Try flipping the heavens at the bottom, maybe? I don't know. Like they're both flying away from it, and the heavens are in the center.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
And this cutscene will be different.
Hinako, 今少しいいか?
Telling us that Kimie is sick.
なんかよ。
お前に謝っておこうと思ってな。
何を？
俺は情けない父親だった。長い間怒鳴ったり怖がらせたりして悪かった。
今頃謝ってなかったことになんかなるわけないでしょ。あれだけ長いことみんなに迷惑かけて、全部チャラになるなんて本気で思ってるの？
思ってない。お前の気持ちを考えれば到底許せるわけもない。それを重々分かってる。それでも俺に謝らせてくれ。許してくれなくて構わないから。
はあ？あんた一人がスッキリしたいからってだけで勝手に謝ってるの？迷惑だよ。帰ってよ。今だって急に怒り出して包丁を投げつけてこないか怖くてたまらないんだから。
子供に怖がられるくらいが威厳のある父親だと誤解していたんだ。本当にすまない。
じゃあ勝手にこれからもそうしててよ。出てって出てってよ。それでもお父さんは謝ってくれてる。許す許さないは私たちの勝手だけど、お父さんの謝りたいっていう気持ちまでも無限にはできないよ。お父さんの都合なんか知らないよ。家族だよ。それでもお母さんに聞いたでしょ。お父さんが裏切られて辛い目にあったって。辛い理由があったから乱暴も許せっていうの？そんなのまかり通らない。そう、まかり通らない。許す必要もない。縁を切り言い訳も謝罪も聞いてやる義理は確かにない。でもね、家族の縁は切れないんだよ。だから許さなくてもいいけれど聞いてあげなくちゃ。お父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。お母さんはお父さんを許しているのかもしれないけど私には無理。知ってる？私たちとお父さんは血がつながっているけど、お父さんとお母さんは血なんかつながってないんだよ。結婚したってだけの赤の他人のお母さんがお父さんの話を聞いて許せたんだよ。どうして血のつながりのある私たちが話も聞いてあげられないの？ 怖かったと思う。今も怖いと思う。許せないと思うし、顔も見たくない気持ちもわかる。それでも話だけは聞いてあげて。許さなくてもいいから、お父さんの気持ちだけは受け止めてあげて。
もし俺のせいで男というものに恐怖を覚えているなら、それは誤解だ。俺はろくでなしだが、他の父親たちは違う。俺とは正反対で、琴行君は立派な青年だ。彼なら絶対にお前を幸せにしてくれる。付き合いの長い柊君、立派な男だけどな。あいつにならお前をやれるとずっと思っていた。しかしそんなのは俺の勝手な決めつけで、結婚するもしないもお前が自分で決めて構わない。俺を許さなくていいから、俺の呪縛から解放されて幸せに生きてくれ。今まですまなかった。
今でも怖いし、許せるかどうかわからないけど、お父さんの気持ちだけは受け取ったから。
That was really good.
Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. Holy shit.
That was really, really good. I was just captured by it.
No.
Deep. After Dad saved up enough money from fishing, he decided to start up a small restaurant with a longtime friend, someone who was like a brother to him. That friend, however, stabbed him in the back and ran off with all his money, leaving him with nothing but debt. Apparently, that's when things really started heading south for my dad. I mean, I do sympathize with him, but his past is his problem, not mine, and it definitely doesn't excuse him for making every day a living hell for me. It's just him, and when it's just him and my mom, he apologizes for the life of poverty he's forced us into due to his debts. According to Mom, there's nothing more shameful in this world than to let a father nothing more shameful in this world to a father than letting his daughter see his weak side. If he acts the way he does to me just to hide something as dumb as that, then I think I might just go crazy right now. This house is theirs. It has nothing to do with me. I was just born here. I may be Hinako, the little bird, but I have wings of my own. And if he doesn't care about how I want to live my life, then I'll just spread my wings and fly away. Wherever I choose to go will be entirely up to me.
Wow.
That's good. That's really good shit.
Good shit.
Yeah. Literally, like, just exactly what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. It does,
No right to forgiveness. Victims have no right to forgiveness, even if the person needs it. They don't have any right.
Yeah.
Also, I did notice something during the cutscene. We were talking about way earlier about the fetishization, where people view it as fetishization. The game purposely, like, obscures her midriff with blood.
Yep.
Just in case people find that fetishizing. Specifically her belly button. Specifically.
Yep. Yeah, I know people are into belly buttons, and yep, that is completely covered in blood. Like, you cannot make any details out.
Yeah, I think that's a smart decision. It's probably why they also cut the gym uniform out from the game. Sorry, Ryukishi. I know you really like it, but it's not really fitting of the game to fetishize this character.
Yeah. For sure. I do not need this many first aid kits.
No. Bravo.
Wow, what an incredible scene.
It's like the story's about choice, and like you're choosing your full having choice to be happy. You have the freedom of choice. I think like people who view it like don't get married, don't have children. It's like, no, it's not about that. It's about wanting to choose your own life. Like if you choose to get married and have children, that's up to you.
Right, yeah. It just Hinako feels like, okay, there's something new here. Hinako feels like she doesn't have a choice in anything right now. And she wants that really bad.
I wonder if they'll have dialogue here, even though they're dead, quote unquote.
But it's new.
Hinako, 遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。
And I wish we could skip this boss fight in this true ending, but I got it. Like maybe like because we understand the reasons, maybe we don't need to fight them.
Maybe. It doesn't feel really fitting now.
Yeah.
I mean, this also goes to show that even if he apologizes, he can't erase the damage he's done to her.
No. Just the way he's shaking too.
This is interesting, the fact she doesn't recognize them. Like this is not the version of her parents that she knows is true. Yeah. And you could view this... Oh, stop making me fight my own father and mother. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is interesting.
You know where the debt's coming from. They're coming from hospital bills and...
It started with his friend betraying him, and now, hospital bills. I know who my parents are, you can't ruin my view of them.
Yeah, the dialogue's completely different here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's very similar to the Thebes in the Silent Hill 3, but that one's different. I went on a whole rant last night about people saying, oh, it's just Silent Hill 3 but worse in terms of the theme. Which I won't go into now. Going into that, we'll go into full spoilers. Why is he talking so hard?
There we go. Okay, this is the same.
Yep. So much.
This is the same. Okay, and there's a hidden Omamori in here.
Omamori in this. Yeah. Let me figure out what that is. It is in the first quest room.
First quest room.
I wonder how we missed that one, because that one's, it looks like it's pretty obvious.
It's not a new game plus one?
No, it's a new game one.
Interesting.
I'm so curious how speedruns of this game will work out.
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably do New Game Plus, right?
I think New Game Plus seems more interesting than New Game.
Mm-hmm. Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. A fox watch over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when or even if the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves. All right. Right. I'll check to see if anything in the journals changed in terms of characters. Monsters now. Okay.
Probably the art would have changed.
If there is something new, it would notify me, I think. Okay. Wait, it's this one. It's not this room, right?
No, it's in the room where you find the crest.
Crest, okay. So it's in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, speaking, I'm just
Destroy
kind
the
of thinking about the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like focused on the fight, but I'm also like processing all of that. The family talk reminded me a little bit of When the Fireflies Glow.
I haven't read that. Right, it's a manga, right?
Huh?
Fireflies Glow? I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah, it's one of Rikishi's manga. There's a Takano XP in it.
Yeah.
And by that I mean literally like Mio Takano is in it, but just like a different version of her.
Yeah. Yukichi really loves reusing his characters in his own stories.
Yeah. We briefly talked about it on the 34 episode, I think. But I finally like read it. It's not too bad. Once again, it suffers from the problem of Rikishi need a little bit more time and space to let it truly cook.
Rikishi always has that problem. I think the finale of Rose God Stays has that problem. I'm surprised it does, despite being a full visual novel. I need to read more of Rikishi's works. I know not all of them are fully translated. I know Trianthology has not been fully translated.
Jeez. Where is it? Oh. Nope.
No. Let me make sure. It's on the first door on the right after you go through the correct door.
Okay. Oh, it's in here. Yep, there it is.
And there
Count.
it
Place
is.
resist
Oh, the
iron.
Shiva.
That's actually not too bad. I actually might want that.
It's also not a golden sheep. It's one of those black ones. They're adorable. Bark, 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 bark.
Where is the hound? There it is. I'll take that. That's nice. Honestly, while in this Dark World, my best friend is focused.
Amelia, you're chewing on your tail again. Stop it.
There we go. Yep, there we go. That should be pretty baller for me. Okay. Let's open this up. And now I should, let me check Steam real quick. Have those achievements. Yep, a Memori Collector, obtain all Memori from Hokura.
You still not got the
I
the
don't
other
have
one?
Clinical Tile or a Memori stage yet.
That's weird.
Yeah. I also need Wise Researcher, Intellectual Pursuits, Clear Skies, Close to the Sun, and then I have 7 hidden achievements that I haven't gotten yet.
A lot of them probably are just the boss fight ones.
Probably.
I assume every boss fight has a hidden achievement. Sounds
That makes
annoying
sense.
as hell.
Yeah. When I go through
'Cause
and try to get...
I think you said Rinko's is like, don't get hit by the zombie Rinkos.
Yeah, and I've done that. It's called Echoes of Jealousy. Okay, 2 birds in a cage, and then like the fox with the lantern watches on.
Watches over all. So who's watching over? Is it that one? No, it's watching from afar.
Yeah, watches from afar.
Maybe that one that's holding it? No.
Well, this to me looks like a cage. But... Right.
You have
I forgot I don't have all of them yet.
Yeah, you only did the first one.
It
took us so long.
Just sitting there waiting.
I've done so many of these like runs through this place that I just like assumed I've already done them all.
Yeah. So far, I'm really liking this ending. So far, there hasn't really been anything like... It shows that this is like the true ending, like the see everything ending. The true answer arc, as you could say.
Yeah, I really feel like we're getting the most out of this. This.
Actually, I would have... never mind.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, because those toolkits could be helpful for that, your sword, but that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll find more toolkits with time. It's not worth it. Let's see. And then it's...
Careful.
The one that none of them are looking at, I think. Or... Because you're not looking at one. You're not looking at one.
I think it's... Oh.
But I don't think it's that one. I think it might be this one. Or, no, wrong one. My bad. It's, maybe the one directly across. Yep.
Hello. Bark, 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 bark.
Damn it.
Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark.
Hold up. one behind here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Hey, girl.
Ooh.
Swiping that soul.
Suck that soul.
And then I don't think there's anything around here.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Mm-hmm.
We still don't know much about Kotoyuki in terms of like other stuff, but I'm certain we'll get more as we get closer.
Yeah, I mean, like, we know his whole background and stuff. The thing is, I feel like I don't know him personally.
No.
That's my feelings. I know a lot about him. Like, I know his family history. I know he was a bastard child, essentially, like, all this. But, I don't know,
Yeah.
like, I don't know who he is behind the mask, if that makes sense.
Behind the mask. Ugh, gross. Sweetheart.
Alright. And then, there's maybe some with secret compartments. Yep. Our sushi, nice.
Nice.
The store. Time to fight a pregnant woman.
What is it this time, huh? I'm busy. Here, you wanna potty? I don't think I can give a cat a potty, can I?
Probably not.
No. Nor would she eat it. She's very picky on food. But luckily she's only picky for dry food. She's not like, she doesn't have like an expensive taste.
My god. Do you mind?
No. Really? On my desk?
Thought I dodged that, but I guess not.
I guess you didn't do the same thing you did yesterday, where you dodged the animate.
Oh yeah, I dodged like out of his grab, but like he still grabbed me, but I wasn't in it.
Yeah, you like smashed the floor when you're standing right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? Stop it! Stop!
I found a few little glitches, and they've all been very entertaining.
Yeah. Well, luckily you haven't experienced as much glitch as I've seen other people have.
Mm-hmm. I think my favorite one was one I got today, where I saw that one of the big guys got stuck in the door, and when I lifted it up, he fell out of it.
Great.
That was really funny.
Amazing. Julia, what are you doing? I'm happy you're here, but you clearly want something. You're not that affectionate. Don't pretend you are. I have a feeling my cat's like a tsundere. Wherever, like, she's like, acts like she doesn't like attention. Like, where she'll attack me and like, well, playfully attack me, not like attack me, but like, and act like she doesn't like it. But when she obviously likes the attention.
No, why is it still sealed? Oh, I need to siphon the soul, of course.
Fuck her soul. It's like I'm saying spin that wheel.
This is the same.
No. No, you have to stay here.
Alright, last one. It's shrine. I can't remember anything. Alright.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then I think maybe this is the fox watching over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yo!
First try.
Into the raspberry jelly we go!
To the vine boom room.
Weird I did not notice it until later.
Oh, new cutscene. All right.
I wonder if we actually reject it.
I'm so curious.
I mean, like, come here. Come here. No. Don't hang out with me. I wonder if the vine boom will still be here.
I'll listen carefully.
Hesitates. Stop! You're fine. Sorry, my cat's being annoying.
Okay.
There it is. Still there.
I didn't catch it.
It's like very quiet, but it's very awesome.
一緒だからここまで来られました。
もうわずかの辛抱だ。
はい。
Ah!
最後まで。
No, you don't see your parents explode.
No, that would have been last cutscene.
No, that's.
But it was the same, so we skipped it.
Okay. I hate my cat. She screamed and yelled at me for wanting to be loud out. Now she doesn't even want to leave.
いい加減にしろ。私をどれだけもてあそべば気が済むんだ。
Yeah, that's definitely new dialogue.
一体何なんだ。なんで邪魔をする。
What was I gonna say?
なぜ逃げる。どこへ行く
Where
気だ。
are you going? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running? Have you ever seen that full clip of like that TV show that's from?
No, I have not.
No, it's not.
Why are you running is the least funny thing about that scene.
Alright, I'm gonna find out. I want to watch that clip.
Or rather, the most comprehensible.
Destroy the pregnant woman. Heck, I was gonna say something. Knowing all this stuff about her parents makes her whole like upset about like oh, you took everything from me, my friends, even my mother and my father make a lot more sense, because like
Yeah.
it's clear she doesn't only hold resentment for them. It's a lot more complicated than that.
Oh man, nuance in my video games?
Could
No
be.
way.
I want to be told exactly what everyone is thinking at every moment.
私の生き方は私が選ぶ。山を下る。
2 more pregnant women to go.
She just wants to slice your neck open real quick. It's a greeting in Episuyauka.
Of course. It's customary.
Yeah. Customary, you get grabbed by a woman and stabbed, your neck sliced open.
Yeah.
Why would it do that? Now she's questioning its motives.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I assume she's heading to town, like, to say goodbye. Like, that's the general vibe. I got. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
It's just you left. It was just to your left. To be fair, the one problem I do kind of wish the game had is I wish I had a switch shoulders button. I know that's a weird thing to ask, but the fact that like the camera does place your character to your left, to the left of the screen, but without having the ability to look to your left a lot, meaning you're going to be looking to your right more than your left.
Yeah, I definitely like feel like I have like a blind spot for sure.
I understand switch shoulder. The reason I think a lot of switch shoulders works is because you can look into that blind spot. But older games don't have that because typically, because of fixed camera angles, their characters often in this placed in a certain spot on the screen intentionally, or they just place it in the center. Like I think most third-person games just place you in the center.
Yeah.
But shooter games often put you in the left in one corner of the screen so you can use your gun, see more with your guns. Or something. I'm sure there's a good game design reason to why she's at a certain... You can see more of one side of the screen than the other.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it hasn't hindered me that much overall.
No.
Damn it. Let me counter you. God damn it. Stupid fucking dog. Most annoying enemy. Oh, fuck.
Where are you hiding? Why are you running? I was like, CCFO Club. Yeah, the woman screaming is really funny. She's not even like real screaming. She's like, ah! I feel like a lot of screaming is pretty big on movies because like most people when either don't scream or like explies when they're actually scared. Like, oh shit. Or if
yeah,
they scream in a very panicked motion.
I can't recall a time I've actually like screamed out, just go like, ah, you know, like I.
It's usually
like
short, sharp, and not very dramatic. It's like over.
Yeah, like
no,
I
would only scream if I'm begging for help. Like I'd scream really loud when I was like getting it while I had to break up my dogs from fighting, which was not fun.
私の怒りと悲しみを引き継いでくれ。
I pass them on to you.
これがあなたの生き様なの？お姉ちゃんから見たらきっとバカな女に見えると思う。私は家畜の餌のように与えられる幸せよりも這いずり回ってでも自分の力で得られるものを幸せと思う生き方をしたい。後悔はしませんね。その選択の結果を決して誰のせいにもしないと誓いますね。それが私たち清水ひな子の選択。
Bro, do the fusion dance.
運命は私たちが自ら、私たちが十分に悩み抜いて納得してから選ぶ。お前たちのおもちゃにはもうならないぞ。
Now I can see why the quote-unquote good ending is not a bad ending either, because we're still going with Shu is making that choice for us, not us.
Yeah.
Because she was like, let's run, and we go, okay.
Oh. No, this is right. Okay.
Sorry, I keep laughing at that.
Same every time.
Hello, Kotoyuki.
Hey, buddy.
Did you
Alright,
know
this
your
is the
name?
same. Yeah, this is the same. Back
Assume
home
the
we go.
dolls- Assume the doll's quotes will be different.
Probably.
She'll be opposing us this time.
Play with me forever. Yeah.
Mm.
Forcing her to stay a kid. I was right.
Get out. Oh, yeah.
Oh, why?
Give a bandage.
Advantage.
Run, run, run.
Speed. Maybe there are times where I can see most of the left. It's still a little more to the
Yeah.
right, but hey girl, hey.
What do you got to say to us now?
I'm the only one who truly cares about Shimizu Hinako's happiness.
No, you're not.
Uh-uh.
Miss Doll.
Where are you? There you are.
recovery pretty insignificant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Soul Siphon gives some good sanity back. And there's nothing left for me to pick up?
No.
Awesome.
As far as I know. I don't even remember there's being documents here now, the runs.
Yeah, unless I had like forgotten to pick them up on my way down the first time at the beginning of the game.
I don't think we ever picked up that the dam construction thing, did we?
We did.
We talked about the dam construction. Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I remember reading it.
Single day.
Health on it.
Health.
I wonder how far up it goes.
Probably a lot. I mean, we get a lot of Enmas throughout the game, so like.
Mm-hmm. If you dare submit to the foxes, I shall curse you.
We're not submitting to the foxes, girly.
No, we're making our own choice. You think you know what's best for me? Fuck off!
Fuck you, Miss Doll!
Hey, big boy's gonna come down the mountain. I might as well use this.
Yeah, I believe this is the last time you'll probably use that fox arm. Unless
Yep.
They...
Aside from, like, if I get to fight a final boss as Fox Arm Hineko.
Yeah. Which you only did only... When did you do... I don't think you ever did.
No, I did, with
Oh, the bad ending, yeah.
Yeah, the bad ending. Or, was it bad ending, or...
Yeah, when we fought you.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't fighting Foxman, right.
I mean, really? You just want my water? Yeah, you can have my water. I don't care.
Same. This is the same.
No.
It looks like this is gonna finish with just enough time.
Yeah. Rick, we probably have less than 30-ish minutes left.
Mm-hmm. And that's around
We'll
the time I need to skedaddle, so that's perfect.
Yay.
しめ縄が絡まって私の生き様みたい。今はとにかく進むんだ。諦めるものか。
I do love the will-o-wisps in this section. They're gorgeous.
They're beautiful. There's the Enmas. It's dull. Did you have anything to say?
あなたは誰？どうして私を操ろうとしていたの？
Yeah. Another thing trying to control her.
I wonder if that's an entity of something?
You know, she did
Like
mention at the beginning of the sword quest line, she mentions remembering offering up her dolls one time.
Yeah.
So it's possible that whatever she offered it up to possessed it.
Yeah, maybe. And would be opposed to the fox gods?
Like maybe
Especially
she offered it up to the divine tree. god or whatever. I forget what it's called. The thing that Shu transformed into.
Yeah, which is what we do if we purify the sword.
Yeah.
So the entity that possessed the sacred sword is kind of the entity that is the doll. Is represented throughout the doll.
I think that makes sense. Because it's also implied that we were possessed by that entity that was in the sword.
Yeah.
It might be part of our family curse or something.
Yeah.
Or the curse is just like a metaphor because, like, I don't know, arranged marriages. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or just cursed to be abused by their spouse. I don't know. Too late to counter. You know, I changed my mind about knives. They're pretty good.
I think they do pretty high damage, but at the cost of low durability.
Mm-hmm.
High damage at the cost of low durability. So you could theoretically do a build around knives if you use a memory that that increased durability for items. Like is it Spider that does for light attacks? You use less durability.
I don't remember the exact one, but I know there's definitely a Mori like that.
It's the one that you get from the Sakuko autism announcement.
Mm-hmm. I'm still super pumped about that autism announcement. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was hype.
Hype. Hello, doll.
Shrine.
Probably can do maybe one more upgrade before fighting it.
Yeah. I'm only debating whether I need the Inari sushi or not.
Up to you.
One Arare isn't really worth it.
Arare, I think, is pretty good only if you have like a ton of it. Because it increases the more you use it. So where I think if you use it twice, it's as good as a bandage. But if you use it 3 times, it's good as a full a med kit.
Yeah. Yeah. And even if I do the Inari sushi, it's not going to be enough to get me an upgrade, so.
Hi, Amelia. Is there something you need? Or are you just here for attention? Or you really care about me? Is that the thing? Do you care about me?
Grab all my extra items that I need.
Say yes? You care about me? Aw.
Treating my damn way.
Really? Oh, you want to play? I can't play right now. I'm sorry. I can play with you in a little bit, if that's okay.
I don't need this many damn medkits.
It sucks that you can't enshrine them.
I know. Like, I get why, but like...
What do the gods have to do with them? What do the gods have to do with a medkit?
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Anything else to enshrine? No. Alright. Save up.
Proceed.
Right. Here we go. It's ending time,
Let's
baby.
see what happens.
Let's find out.
ひなこ。あなた、ひなこなの？
お姉ちゃん、私たちは誰かのおもちゃにされているの。
どういうこと？
私を嫁がせたい何者かと、それを妨害したい何者かが私を二つに引き裂いて戦わせている。
そんなことって。
とても苦しい戦いだったけれど、私はようやくそれに気づけたの。人に望まぬ選択を強いること、それをせかすこと、私たちはそれと戦わなくちゃいけないって気づけたから。
I don't think Junko cares.
ごめんね、お姉ちゃん。ごめんね、お父さん、お母さん。私、やっぱり親不孝者だと思う。でも、本当に私の幸せを願っていてくれるなら、この暴挙をどうか許して。これが私の選択、そして私たちをもてあそぶ者たちへの抗議。うわ
I wish they didn't reuse this animation each time.
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't fit here.
どうして私たちはどちらかが殺されなければならないの？どうして私たちは殺し合うしか対話ができないの？
What's happening?
They're being possessed by the entities. See?
稀に人里に真意を宿した希少な血を持つ女子が生まれることがある。そのようなものが里に現れるたびに我らは一族の跡取りにそのものを嫁に欲するようまじないをかけた。
何を言って。
歴代の跡取りたちは皆うまくたぶらかしてめとってきたがこだみの跡取りは愚鈍だ。人間の娘一人たぶらかせぬようでは未熟
にしたい一心でずっと努力してきたって孤独にずっと笑うな。一生懸命に悩んで生きてきたことゆきさんを笑うな。
Oh, you again.
It's cool.
私は初め全然乗り気じゃなかった。
Him, but he's blue now.
彼の気持ちを知るうちに
I'm him but blue.
私も
Basically, we're a special girl.
一生懸命考えなくちゃならないって。
We did read all
I
those
mean,
papers
of course.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no different than a lot of Silent Hill 1. Like, some people... I hear people complain about that, but, like, again... The reason Silent Hill 1 takes place is because the person is special.
Yeah, I don't see anything really wrong with this.
No.
Like, it's not like it came out of nowhere. Like, the notes the entire time have been saying this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Duality fight.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh.
Oh, it's the doll.
Shu. But Shu's face is not there.
Yeah, it's the doll.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's
Sick.
cool.
Very... Should I tell you the achievement you need to do for this fight?
Yeah, sure.
I did see that. You need to beat them within 10 minutes.
Okay.
I believe. Let me make sure on that. Yeah, we beat them within 10 minutes of the fight starting.
Gotcha. Well, let's see if I can do it.
So far it's been, I would say, 1 minute to 2.
Oh. Grab attack. Awesome. Oh.
Your thing isn't draining.
No, it is. It's just going slow because I'm not being hit.
Okay.
Oh fuck, that was a grab. That's a rough one. Damn it. Yeah, axe might be a little too slow for this guy. Great. Damn.
Damn it.
That's smaller than that hitbox is smaller than you think.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like a very specific hitbox that's like hard to hit.
I believe you have 6 men.
Oh, fuck. There you are. Damn it! This is a little annoying. Shooting this little... Awesome.
私たちがどんな未来を選ぶかわからないけど、何を選んでも悩んだ分だけ受け入れられる。もし悩み抜かなかったら何を選んでも受け入れられない。私たちが望むのは静かに悩める静寂だけ。お前のおせっかいはいらない。それは私たちの悩み。私たちだけの悩み。お前におもちゃにされる言われはない。
Oh, fuck. Oh.
I wonder also if this will update their formidable foes page.
Oh, it could. Or it might count as a different one.
Yeah. There are different variations of those fights. This one has Jaw and
Yeah,
the
other one had Shoot.
Blue flavored fox. My favorite flavor.
Nice.
I think that's within 10 minutes. Oh, unless you still have to fight the other one.
No, I defeated the fox.
The other world's collapsing because there's no reason for it to exist.
Is that his dad?
小雪さん、 緒に。
すまなかった。私は君に全てを与えたつもりで、君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった。私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ。君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと。行きなさい。
Please leave.
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったなら、また会いましょう。私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
In a polycule with two people, the two of the same person, you know? Umineko is back to normal. Bravo, bravo.
Very much enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I think what we're supposed to get here is that Kotayuki wasn't like a bad guy or really like intending to force her, but he was also kind of a victim of societal standards in which I believe, like, you know, big fox god is meant to represent his dad, but also probably be a big fox god.
Yeah.
And that, like, he was being pressured into doing this because of, like, Umineko's special blood and stuff. So, like, you know, he needs to figure out whether his feelings are real or just, like, something that was, like, forced upon him. And she needs to figure out, like, whether she wants to marry him or not. Like, she just wants time to make her decision. And I feel like in a world where, like, women are, like, being constantly, like, forced and pushed into those decisions and, like, be like, make your decision now. You don't have time to, like, think this over. Like, do it now. Like, that's what you have to do. And all that pressure on her. Like, the idea of being able to have as much time as she needs to think this over and think it carefully and genuinely consider this is probably one of the greatest acts of autonomy that she can have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's why the bad ending is like her running away, and the bad ending is her marrying him. That power dynamic doesn't work. It's not the choice she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, if she does marry him, she does it out of her own will and choice.
Yeah, and I feel like, honestly, I feel like both endings before these were bad endings, even if they're not categorized as such, because in both of which she is pushed into making a decision too early before she really knows what she wants. Like, this whole, like, I mean, I think the first ending is like you're consumed by self-doubt or something like that, like or whatever, and that just perfectly describes, she doesn't know what she wants. She's unsure if she wants to actually marry this guy or if she actually wants to, like...
And so she freaks out and kills everybody.
Yeah, she has a panic attack, and she's also, like, hella high on drugs right now, as well.
Thanks, Shu.
But, yeah, what it feels like to me is that Kotayuki and Hinako could have a good relationship, but the way it was set up in like the way that she was sold off. She didn't seem to have a choice. She felt forced into it, and also he was being pushed into it, and like felt like you know, like he had to fulfill this role as a man to like take care of her and give her everything, and like basically treat her like a doll, even though he doesn't fully intend it. He is like a victim of a society in which like that is the only way he knows how to act. That's the only way he's been taught how to act, especially being raised in such a strict environment. So no matter what, even if they are good for each other, and even if he like makes her happy in that relationship, no matter what, it would end up being harmful to probably both of them, but mostly Hinako, because it's forcing her into a decision too soon. It's making her lose her sense of identity. It makes her feel like she has no autonomy.
She wants to, and that's the thing that makes her happy, is that she has choice in everything she does. She doesn't like having no choice.
And if they have time,
found in her head multiple times, she loves having choice.
Yeah, and if he finds that he does still have feelings for her after all of this, and she comes to her decision and decides to marry her, at least it'll be both on their own terms, and I think they can begin to build a healthier, more equal relationship from that point. But again, of course, the choice is up to Hinako.
And she's like, if she's happy, if she feels like the love is genuine and she wants to, she'll propose, not the other way around. Like, she would be the one to take the marriage into her own hands.
Yes.
Fucking love women when they propose.
I think that the fact that, like, she was not the one, the fact she's not the one who makes the decision is what makes the decision harmful.
Yeah.
Oh, letter from Kotayuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking through the cracks in stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbai for the first time just the other day. It must have been quite a sight to see a man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks, and so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you can eat sauce-flavored senpai. Though I must say I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live my life to the fullest. And once I've done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. That's really sweet. Yeah, her choice.
But I'm ready.
When she's ready. Cute.
It's like the drawing we saw.
Mm-hmm.
こは私たちだけの静寂の恵比寿ヶ丘だね。
That's a little bell.
Yeah, from Junko. I feel like it's like Junko's blessing for her choice. That was excellent.
Really great.
Yeah, I really liked that ending.
I gotta sing this time?
Maybe. That
Or nothing because Tsukaka's in silence.
no, that's there.
Nothing.
But wow, what a Ryukishi nailed it, I think.
Yay!
Yeah. I will admit, like, for first ending had me a little bit like, I don't know about that, but after having some time to evaluate, I appreciate it more. I think the game's solid.
Yeah, I think there's still even more to dive into. Of course, outside the ending, such as all the lore stuff. Like the Fox wedding, even the Hutsuneki clan ends.
Yeah. I feel like, and this is just my theory, but I feel like the Tsuneki clan might have been the ones who pushed for the Inari worship back in the day. Like, the Divine Tree was struck down, and they pushed for the Inari worship, and it was secretly them trying to, like, take over the idea of Inari. Because it mentioned, you know, like, in Sakuko believes that that the fox is trying to usurp Inari's power. And I did actually have a thought about that when, like, talking to Jelly about my theories a while back, where, like, this is back when I didn't think Kotayuki was a good person, but, like, the idea of, like, a messenger of a god usurping their power because they're the ones that people, like, the messages of the god have to be filtered through them, so they could say anything and people would have to believe those were the god's words. Which, you know, could be emblematic of, like, corrupt, like, you know, religious leaders and whatnot, fooling their followers and trying to, like, make things work out for them.
I'm really curious about Sakuko's death at the beginning of the game. I have two theories about it. One is it's its actual death, because we know about non-believers, right? People who blasphemize the cult will be murdered by bugs and things. We don't see that in Sakuko though. She could have been killed that way, but the also one is just because she's the first one to just abandon Hinako. That's why she's dead.
I think it could be both. Because, like, she dies right in the middle of calling Hinako a traitor. That feels like the first relationship cut off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's just, like, symbolic of that. And it could also be, like, no, because all of the spider lilies are Hinako. Like, yeah, so she cut off that relationship. I was gonna say otherwise, like, it could have been, like, because of the fox god, like Sakuko, like, getting in the way and also, like, making people aware. Like, she wants to restore the old shrine, the one where we worship the divine tree.
Like, she's been visited by both gods. She's been visited by the Inari and the gods before. There's one saying to stop the wedding and one saying to. She knows at least enough. She knows about the conflict of the story, right?
Yes.
Of, like, the two gods fighting inside of Hinako and the wedding. The one that possesses the sword, the doll, and the fox one that possesses Kotoyuki, and the one that casts a spell on Kotoyuki. I'm curious, and I want to know more about. I don't know if the game will have DLC. I don't think the game will. I mean, it could, but I'm not going to count on it in terms of theory.
I'd like to properly give a read through all the documents in my free time and like try to form the full picture, because I have a vague idea of like the whole flow of events in my mind, but I really want to like get into the nitty gritty of the details. I think.
Yeah, it's time
Also,
to
did
put
we
up
ever
the
hear Zaki's
conspiracy
song?
board.
Or was I distracted?
I don't think we've heard it.
Where is it?
I mean, I guess we could boot up the bonus content and listen to it.
That's true.
Konami conditional thing. Oh, this is like the first time we got through the entire credits since the beginning. We talked straight through the credits.
Mm-hmm. Let's save over that. And then what I want to do real quick is load up the quote unquote good ending save. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good.
I don't think the UFO ending changed the title screen, right?
No, it doesn't.
So every other one. Okay.
But yeah, I wanted to load these up really quick to just whatchamacallit?
Verify them.
See the documents, like the foes, because we never read the Kitsune one.
No, we did not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does it not show up? Oh, maybe now.
You take
There
like
it
2
is.
steps.
Okay.
Sorry.
A large fox monster, ferocious and agile. On top of all that, he can even summon underlings to the fray. His beautiful coat, however, is covered with putrid festers. The 7 lavish... Oh, he has only a 7. The 7 lavish tails symbolizes youth and divinity. All right.
Okay.
And then,
Then we can...
Then, we'll boot up the one we just, did.
Umineko's officially in the title screen now.
Yep. One...
Should be the one with the bird.
There we go. Okay, and then let's take a few steps forward. There we go. Noble foes. Okay. Yep. A large fox monster possessing 9 tails. Okay. It is known all over East Asia, including China and Japan. It is said to cause chaos by shapeshifting into human form. However, in Japan, it is worshipped as the god Hinari's messenger. Okay, and then
also got updated. Yeah, that one's not new.
Yeah, this one isn't new.
It also said Kotoyuki also got updated.
Oh. Oh, he's got his name now. Okay, happiness means to me, I cannot begin to fathom everything he has endured just to ask for my hand, forced to turn away from all the simple pleasures every child should enjoy, and all for my sake. I can tell that his love for me is real. The desire to reciprocate his feelings dominates half of me. Even now, the 2 me's continue their petty war, each attempting to kill each other for control over my body. I cannot guarantee that I will become what you want me to be. Will you still be willing to wait for me, Kotoyuki? That's good.
And does his image change? Do we see...
Oh, that's true.
Yep.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's really good. All right. I think that's just about everything.
That's everything we wanted to check out, at least for now.
Yeah.
There might be documents we may have missed. It's just hard because not everyone's documenting every single document.
Yeah.
Because some people are only documenting some just for the sake of trophy completion. Which kind of sucks, but
yeah. For now, I do really have to go. I would love to talk about the game more, but I think I got most of my base thoughts out there. And everyone can look forward to us definitely recording an episode about this in the future whenever we get around to that.
Hopefully it will be by the end of this year. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But with that, thank you for everyone who joined us live, and thank you VOD watchers for making it through all of this. Very happy to share this journey with everyone on the channel. And with that, we'll see you when something else cries.
Yay!
Bye, everyone!